Welcome to another live edition of the LiveWorkPlay News. Started as an online tradition during the pandemic by popular demand, we just kept it going by moving it to our live events. If you were at the April 2nd open house for our new office at Bayview Yards, you've already seen the algorithm, which we revealed for the first time. For full transparency, I wanted to share here again tonight to be clear. Our top news countdowns are totally objective and based on a collection of scientific social media analytics that determine the top stories. And there are quite a few mathematicians and scientists in the room tonight, so just ask them if you want a clarification on how it works. But I assure you it works very well. So before we get to our top 10, just a quick note. We have 3 late-breaking news stories from April. There was the open house itself, the Weirdos in the Workplace podcast featuring our own Jen Bra and Laura Lobe. What a perfect fit that was. And the return of the Private Sector Employment Task Force, hosted by the incredible Joe Dongal at Covenant Lagoon. And they've already recruited a new task force member, Jessica Yee, Director of Operations at Levy Place, and she's here tonight, so that's awesome. Welcome, Jessica. And the reason I mentioned those 3 stories, they had just a few more days in the algorithm, they would have cracked the top 10, but they didn't because they're relatively new. So let's get to the actual top 10. At number 10, a wonderful event from National Disability Employment Awareness Month. This presentation at the Treasury Board of Canada Secretariat, featuring one of our former job seekers, Phil Delaney, who works as a Surveillance Coordination Unit Support Officer at Health Canada. That is a mouthful. He delivered a moving speech about the importance of having a chance to show the world what he can do and having co-workers and supervisors who have supported him to keep learning and growing at his job. Way to go, Philip! Number 10! Coming in at number 9, Janet Malcolm. She's here tonight somewhere. Raise a hand, where are you? Oh, she's here, sorry. There we go! Janet moved into her condominium apartment back in 2012. She is respected and admired by her neighbors to the point that she was featured with a huge profile in the condo newsletter. The article explored Janet's many hobbies, also noted for more than 10 years as a valued employee at Bushtukah. Go Janet! At number 8, a nod to our National Volunteer Week campaign organized by Alex Darling. With a little more time, that story might have made the top 10, but a different related story did get there. That was recognition from Best in Ottawa, where we were independently evaluated and named to the top 8 volunteer groups in the entire city, with an amazing ranking at number 6 in a city that has hundreds of amazing charities where people can choose to share their time. So kudos to our volunteers. At number 7, the quarterly meetings of our Federal Employment Strategy Group are always big newsmakers. And the March 6th edition drew in the most views and made it into our top 10. But the December edition was not far behind, so congratulations to our volunteer Federal Employment Strategy Chair, Mary Vasella, and to the entire employment team for continuing to generate so much interest in our work with the Federal Public Service and our national network partners. Thank you. At number 6, we usually celebrate work anniversaries when they hit the 5, 10, 15-year type of milestones, but once they get past 15, they all deserve some recognition, and our fans agree with this story about the 17th work anniversary for Jalen Klaus. She's here, right? Where is she? 17 years at Bayview Village and shooting to number 6 in our annual countdown. Way to go, Jalen, at Bayview Village. first news outlet in Canada to share the story of Spain electing Mauro Galceran, a person with Down syndrome who is now serving in their parliament as a regional representative. Hope she'll inspire Canadians to one day have similar representation in our own parliament. What do you say? At number 4, everyone loves our inspiring human interest stories. What is more touching than a sister realizing her dream of reuniting with her brother for a visit in a faraway land? With a bit of help from her parents to get to and from the Montreal airport, Jennifer Harris flew solo for the first time all the way to Costa Rica for an amazing visit with her brother Tim, who works as an international teacher. Way to go, Sharon! Into the top 3. You knew it was going to be there somewhere. Coming in at number 3, this story from November was number 1 in December. It's still generating views today. It's Graham Armstrong. Where is he? Right there. Graham Armstrong's United Way Minutes. His video he made with United Way East Ontario, which was also a blog post, also appeared on CTV television. Way to go, Graham! Here we are at number 2, incredibly close race for number 1. Thank goodness we had that algorithm to decide. Very helpful. The runner-up for News Story of the Year was none other than the festive family gathering photo album from right here in this room at the Preston Event Center on December 8th. Let's have a shout out to our lead photographer, Chris. Okay, any drum roll for number 1. Coming in at number 1. This story has been heading for the top 3 since it first debuted on the LiveWorkPlay News in December. Probably not a big secret. Your number 1 story of the year, Cooper Gage fires up the Ottawa 67s in the pregame ritual. Who wants to see this video again? Get ready.
Here we go, boys. Here we go, here we go. We got Coleman Gibson. We got Mark Lemay. We got Henry News. We got Rose Juarez. Chris Burns. Kenny Kelly. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
It's going to be hard to top that in years to come. So that's actually it for this edition of LiveWorkPlay News. You've been a great audience. Please enjoy your salad. Don't forget the online auction and the 50-50. We'll be back after the appetizer. Thank you.